You there, human. You are placed under arrest of the Atto City Civil Authority. What? Why? Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost, and fighting apparently begun. It is the conclusion of the Atto City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. Hey, I was invited in, just saying. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manaan. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Yes, but they let me in, and then they attacked me, so I was just defending myself. They let me in. Greetings, human. I am called Boalas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. What have I been charged with? You have been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the ambassadorial, I don't know how to say the word, Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Atto City. How will you get me free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Off-Worlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. Indeed, since you have a pass card to their base, I can only assume you believe taking this route would lessen your sentence. Very well. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you are ready. You haven't asked me anything yet. Don't you need to ask more questions? I have all the information I need. We shall proceed now. The judges are waiting. How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? I think this trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to the judges that what has transpired. I don't think so. I think I'd rather represent myself. While that is your right, I strongly recommend against it. I am versed in all necessary particulars of this case and Selkath law. Off-Worlder, you would do well to heed my advice. No, I'll represent myself, thank you. You Off-Worlders are not known for your mental prowess. I shall leave your demise up to you. I don't think you will. I think I will save myself here. I have some information that might be key to this that you did not get. While your high standing among the Off-Worlders on Manaan may bring you some leniency from them, being a successful swoop rider brings you no credit here, human. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Presiding our judges Shelka, Jorosa, Nail Shekan, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith Embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapon fire and detonations from within the embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? This one. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify the evidence and discuss its importance. Just completely throw it away from me. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad indicating their culpability of a plot to overthrow the lawful government on Manan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offence, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, the embassy is considered off-limits to all Atu City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protection of Selkath law. You have been found innocent. You may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. As easy as that. Thanks to my datapad. Come on, guys, let's go. Cool. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so what we didn't find though is anything about Sunry in there though. So far, we have a lot of evidence stacked against Sunry, and not much in his favour. To be honest, so I'm going to talk to Alora here because it says to talk to her about the fact that he could be cheating.
Been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial.
So we'll see what she says.
My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Of course not. He
Oh dear.
Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alassa last year. I had
Is
my
it her?
suspicions for a while, but
Did she do all this?
he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself.
Apparently that's not how it
Even though
was.
he cheated on me. Inside, he's still the man I loved. He's too kind and gentle to have
Explain this recording then.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
Yeah,
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence.
yeah, but I have
That's all
evidence. I have
Real
evidence that shows that he
proves
did do
Sunry
it.
didn't do this.
But I have evidence that shows he
I hear
did.
you've been appointed as
I have a recording showing him.
lies. It must be. I knew the Sith would never let a Republic hero get away. You must find someone
How?
innocent. Find the
What am I meant to do? How am I meant to find the evidence when there isn't any? Okay, let's go back talk to Sunry. Now that we've collected as much evidence as we can, let's talk to Sunry, see what he says.
Coming to check in on an old man? I must confess.
Okay, we've already
Soon,
done this.
old friend.
Oh, I grow weary of...
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Okay.
Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time.
Oh yeah, no
Okay,
no
so
Rhodians, apart from
maybe
these
there
two.
are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up.
Yes.
He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time.
You didn't say that.
Evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it?
I'm really not sure about this though.
Stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Well, do you though?
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just
Okay.
snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. I found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room. altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have
Why
seen
don't
the
I-
Republic
Man, I
spies
should have found
getting rid of
the,
all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know
How do I
the
save
whole
him now?
story.
Without lying.
What are you going to do?
Will be nice.
But Sunry is a murderer. I'm sorry, old friend, but you
What?
are. I can't approve of this. You go ahead, however, if that's what you think is best.
I'm glad you decided to see reason
Oh,
in
okay,
this.
never mind. I
If
thought
I'm
Jolie
convic-
wanted me to...
It could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manan. And none of us want that now, do we?
Wait, I gained dark side points for that? Oh my, okay. Man, okay, so Jolie doesn't act... Sorry, dude. Jolie wants this. Okay, Alpha have a tendency to ignore the rules of the law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it you do? I want to begin. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Are you deaf? Flip ahead. Yes, let's start. Okay, we're gonna side with Jolie here, and we're gonna unfortunately go against our the person we're meant to be trying to protect. We're gonna give them the evidence. Let the record show the trial of Sunry versus the Atto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are the judges Shelka, sorry, Josa, sorry, Nail Shekan, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of the Sith Alasa, sorry. Representing Sunry in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? I'm afraid he's a murderer. A recording. Let the new evidence be entered into the records. This new evidence is most convincing. Yes, it seems to be. This shortens the trial considerably. In light of the new evidence, there is no need to proceed with the witnesses or cross-examinations. The court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Alasa. In accordance with Selkath law, the prescribed punishment for murder is death. The verdict has been delivered, and this trial is now over. Remove the guilty party from the courtroom. I feel bad, but
No!
it was the right thing. Do I get dark side or light side points for that? I get no. Okay, that's fine. Better nothing than dark side, I guess. Your task with the courts has been completed, human. You have fulfilled your role as arbiter to the satisfaction of this court. Should you have any other grievances you wish to present, give them to the judge on the duty at the time. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what we got? What else we got? Nope, that's the wrong button. Missing Selkath. Okay, so you have managed to convince Shasa. I don't know how to say her name. The other Selkath of the Sith. Okay. Do we need to do anything for that? Okay, we still need to do this one as well. Okay. Let's go see if we can't find that person that asked us to find the missing Selkath. I think he's over here. If I remember correctly. Yes, this guy. Nilko Boas. No, that's the mercenaries guy. You're the other one. Yes, here we go. Human, you return. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter? Here you go. Excellent. You have done well. What have you learned? The Sith are training the Selkath youth in the ways of the dark side. Ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manan's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manan and our Kolto. My daughter, Shasa. She too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. I convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely on Manan. Hopefully, this testimony of my daughter will be enough proof of their action to make the Ahto City authorities take action. I hope so. You have done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wish I had more to give. Keep your credits. A Jedi has no need for such reward. There you go. You refuse my reward? Truly, you humans are a noble breed. Perhaps my species has underestimated your kind.
Statement. Oh, Master, I'm so very disappointed in you.
Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak with the Manan authorities about this Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Light side. I feel like this one might be dark side, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know how to find out either. How do we find out why they're doing so much recruiting? Oh, let's head back to the Republic Embassy, because we've got to head back there anyway for the continuation of our mission. So we'll head there now. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Have you managed to retrieve the...
Yes, I have. Yes, here it is.
It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source.
Oh my.
We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift,
I'm not going to tell the guy about it, actually. We're going to ignore that mission.
None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room.
I feel like telling that guy will ruin, because he didn't like the Republic, if I remember
correctly.
correctly.
Also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors.
Can I lie to that guy, actually,
Perhaps
and tell
even
him
head scientist,
there's a different reason?
Ono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
You know what? We might be able to lie to the guy. I'm going to go back and see if we can lie to the guy and just tell him that they want him for the war or something. We'll see. See what the options are. I'll save before going in. So I'm going to save here, just so I can back out of it if I need to. Good news for me. Send him down to secret. Okay. Well, this was pointless coming here then, wasn't it? Let me see what he says. Allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manon. But I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly... Oh no, he's with the Republic, isn't he? The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manon. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Haraket, I can't say that, is the source of Manon's Kolto. I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource. You think the Republic is...
Steal the Kolto, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facility and recall our people before they do something we all regret. They can't, the Republic has recently lost contact. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Haraket Rift that even the Selkath do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. I'm going to investigate. As you wish, perhaps you will find the answers the mercenaries could not. I will keep our conversation secret, so the vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manon. Here is the payment I promise you, and now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Oh, cool. Okay, that went rather well, I must say.